Hi, today is the second session where we'll be talking about time and time management and what to do to optimize your return on investment when it comes to time. So there's lots of different schools of thought around how to manage your time. Last week we talked about doing an audit of what you spend your time on and being very clear on where your effort goes. That will allow us this week to optimize what you spend your time on. Now, one of the first things you can do is look at the obvious areas where it seems like you're investing a lot of time, but what you're getting for that investment doesn't seem big enough for the time that you're giving it. There's lots of different examples that people have, whether it's the time that it takes you to clean the house or it's the time that it takes you to go to the shop and do the weekly shop. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be emails, obviously. It's good to identify what it is. Is there something where you invest a lot of time, but the return that you get is suboptimal? Now, there are a couple of different things that I like to do when it comes to my time audit. I like to divide a piece of paper with a few different columns. And I like to put the things that I've captured over the last week into one of those columns. So the columns that I operate with are important and non-negotiable. So no matter how much time it takes me, I have to do it. Things that I can delegate to someone else. And I need to be really clear on the things that I want someone else to do for me. So they need to be capable to do the work that I need done. Then my third category is things that I can defer. So there are things that I will do myself, but maybe they're not that time critical and I can do them at a later stage. Some of those could be, I really want to paint my house and I want to be in charge of the colors and the application and the deepness of the colors. So maybe it's something that I actually really enjoy doing, but it's not really urgent. So I can put it in, that can be deferred column. Then I've got a column that is delete. Absolutely delete. It brings me no value, no joy, it doesn't move me closer to my end goal. So all I'm going to do is delete and I'm not going to do it again. This category usually involves TV or scrolling on the internet. It doesn't matter. Whatever goes into your category, make sure you delete it. Then as you put everything from the last 7 days in one of those 4 categories, look at your commitment to keeping them in those categories. You have to be honest with yourself. If you say you're going to delete it, you delete it. You don't just delete it in a few weeks from now when I feel like it. If you want to free the time, you really need to do the work. I trust that's been helpful. If you got value from what I've shared with you today, please do subscribe so you don't miss another episode. I will see you in a week's time and we'll build on what we've talked over the last couple of weeks with time and how to optimize and get the most value out of the time that you have. We all have exactly the same amount of time in a day. I know that doesn't sound like something that's earth-shattering, but believe me, it is. No one has more time than you. So if others can fit in what is important to them in the time they have, so can you. Until next week, you have a lovely one. Bye.